You think you're suffering because life is cruel. But the truth is darker. Your mind learned to keep you miserable, even when it no longer needs to. Here's the twist you never saw coming. Your worst pain isn't caused by the world. It's caused by habits of thinking that feel like you. So, let me ask you something unsettling. If your mind wanted you to heal, why does it repeat the same suffering every day? You've been told you overthink because you're too emotional. Wrong. You overthink because your mind is trying to feel safe. Even if safety means misery, psychologists say the brain prefers familiar pain over unfamiliar peace because the known is predictable, and predictability feels like control. So here's the real trap. Your mind confuses pain with identity, and you've been living inside a lie that feels like home. The mind tricks you into staying miserable by protecting old emotional systems that no longer match your life. You learned pain young. Maybe chaos at home, rejection, or never being enough. Your nervous system built a blueprint. This is what life feels like. And now, every time life gets calm, your mind pulls you back to tension. Because tension feels familiar. This is why you ruin good days with bad thinking. Not because you're broken, but because peace feels like danger. To a mind raised on chaos, fear is efficient. It grabs your attention, shapes your emotions, and dominates your behavior. Research shows the brain remembers threats far more vividly than joy. So fear becomes your default lens, even when nothing is actually wrong. And the worst part? You trust fear more than truth. Because fear feels like preparation. Uncertainty is emotional freefall. Your brain would rather replay old suffering than face the unknown future. So you stay in bad habits, toxic relationships, and empty routines. Not because you want them, but because you fear the unfamiliar self, waiting on the other side. Here's a truth that hits hard. Misery gives you a role. A story. A structure. If you stop suffering, who are you then? This question terrifies the ego. So it clings to the familiar narrative. Jung wrote that people don't fear their darkness. They fear their potential. And potential demands surrendering the old self. Your mind predicts your behavior based on your past emotions. So if you've felt sad for years, your brain assumes sadness is normal. This is why the same thoughts arrive every morning, like ghosts repeating old lines. Not because the world is the same, but because your predictions are. But here's where the story shifts. Misery is learned, which means it can be unlearned. Your mind is plastic. Your habits are flexible. Your emotions recalibrate. You are not fixed. And the moment you see the mechanism, you stop being controlled by it. You don't escape misery by force. You escape it by awareness, by noticing every small moment. Your old mind tries to pull you backward, and each time you choose presence over habit, truth over fear, reality over prediction, you reclaim a piece of the life your pain once stole from you. Your mind built the cage. Now it's your turn to walk out.